Quigley the Gunslinger. Yes, I know Quigley is a name more fitting a sharpshooter. Who would use something more like Whitting's elephant gun in the context of this game. Look, another legendary. This defiler is so excellent. Type 5 barrel, I think it has a Type 5 frame or body. Cobalt material type and a good scope. Of course, I would prefer it with just plain iron sights.
The best gunman gets hit from time to time, so make sure your shield is up to par.
I think it's a Type 4 scope the defiler has. Five-line blue versus a 4-line purple. I wonder how plus 48% pistol accuracy would affect a masher. Would be worth experimenting to find out, but I'm not gonna. Not at this juncture. Anyway. I need to do some farming to earn back some cash. Since, as you've noticed, I keep finding legendaries and other awesome stuff in vending machines. I think the lowest level that I would find in there would be a level 31.
Give us your hungry, and we'll give them our leftovers. Give us your poor, and we'll give them a job that might pay. Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing us a song. We are Atlas.
Imagine if this masher had the same body type as this defiler. Incredible. .1 boosted even further with the gunslinger comp. Will I luck out and find something that's a level 28? Huh. I just said that off the top of my head. I'll hold on to that.
Oh, come on, let's get down. Come on, everybody. Check me out. I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
I think I know what it is that's cutting my frame rate down. It's this thing called Playthru-1, which I don't recall installing, but somehow I have it.
Hey, let's get you rolling, man.
Something different. Eh. I like the other one better. The yellow. Oh, pfft. That's never happened before. This frame rate fluctuating between 7 and 12 is distracting me. Okay, now it's up to 19. And I'm finding level 28 stuff. Good. Nothing to my liking yet. There it goes again because of the frame rate. That's just... This is why I don't like being forced to install things against my will. I don't know how it happened. It starts itself up, it records on its own, I have no control over it, and because of that, it screws everything up.
So many to choose from.
There's monies up there. I don't feel like going all the way back up there to get it. What? No. I thought I dealt with this. Oh, that's right, I did. Not on this playthrough. That's right. I completely forgot. No, don't. Why do I don't? Another thing I don't have control over. Why can you not control which way he jumps out of the vehicle? Ugh. Yeah, I forgot. On this playthrough, I haven't done that yet. And I'm not going to. You heard the sound, but you didn't see the thing. It's the pod with the bucket sluts in it. They'll tear you apart in a heartbeat. One in particular, the mini-boss one, I forget her name. And if you're too low a level and you try to run her over with a vehicle, your vehicle will explode and you'll die to death. What would have caused that Plays TV program to automatically install? I recently bought Borderlands the pre-sequel. Did it come as a package with that? I could see that being a thing, but I don't like the fact that the program automatically records and I can't stop and start it. If I can, I don't know how. I don't know anything about that program. I'm going to try not to worry about it too much.
Doesn't make their guns out of freaking wood.
I would consider buying this if it had any other kind of sight. Low capacity. I will keep this. Stash it
Needs a real doctor when you
for
get
later.
machines and their scary needles. Can't ever be too rich, too good looking, or too well armed. This is where the cars live. Get you one. Are you about ready to get rolling?
We're going too slow. Time for a nice, relaxing ride.
I guess vehicle 2 doesn't always defaults back to the default.
You like that?
There's a dog resting his face on my foot.
If you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go.
Type 3 scope. Still interested in a level 24 Hyperion Cobra. But it has to have a Type 2 sight or better. That's a Type 2 sight. In fact, Type 2, as I've said many times before, is my preferred type of sight on a combat rifle. And it has to have an 18-round mag. My only two stipulations. Anything other than a Type 1 sight. That was a good idea, wasn't it? Not a problem, I can undo that
There's no
damage.
expense in making guns that excel in every area.
With some riotous remedy.
Feel it.
Hey. Oh, 4.5. That's no good. It's terrible. How tragic. And otherwise excellent. Even a well-parted S&S machine gun with otherwise good stats is ruined by having a 4.5 fire rate. And those white label ones that I found before had 7.6 fire rates, I think.
Want to shoot a lot of bullets really fast? Blandov has your needs covered.
Ah, tragic. By the way, I think this is a Type 3 receiver or body. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be getting the Type 3 and Type 4 mixed up. And I'm back over 500,000. I'm in the mood for hunting spider ants. I'm not in the mood for messing around with silence. Because they don't really offer much of a challenge. They basically just annoy you. Spider ants are fun to battle because they offer a challenge. More so on Playthru-2.
That hurt.
A whole lot of splash damage on those mucus blasts. I was hoping for some bigger spider ants to battle. No, not a problem. I'll be coming back around here sometime later. I know I need to get over to Treacher's Landing. I'm in no hurry, though. This certainly isn't a speed run. Oh, perfect timing.
Combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil
Now
reduction
that
into one lethal weapon.
It is a well-parted SMG. I'm not going to buy it. But it's an excellent SMG. Out of curiosity, let's see how this ordinary caustic revolver compares to my ultra awesome defiler. That's pretty good for a white. Let's see how that compares to my masher. I can't tell what that is. Something I never liked about Borderlands 1 is when you're in a vehicle and there are items, you can't tell what they are. So sometimes you end up getting out of your vehicle to collect something only to find out that you don't need it. I know, you don't absolutely have to collect everything. But gall darn it, I just like being thorough. Consarn it. Doggone it. I can't help myself.
The SNS philosophy is tank plus ammo capacity
A
equals
double
anarchy.
anarchy. Yeah, it's a TD word. If this had an 18-round mag, I would buy it.
If you need healing, step right up.
Oh, it's a 15. Still, for a 15, that's a 5-line purple. You would expect it to be good.
If you want to get to the ball first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition.
I'm in the mood for some sport. Trouble? I call it sport. Well, look at that. If I had a Roland player co-oping with me, they'd be pretty happy right now, I think. I have been hoping for a level 24 Hyperion shotgun, but I want one that's non-elemental. Still, let's get a look at this. Type 3 barrel, Oh, by the way, box magazine on a shotgun is always classified as a Type 3 part. Anything else is a cylinder. And there's Type 1, 2, 4, and 5. And that's a Type 4 cylinder right there. Type 1 is your standard 6-shot cylinder. Type 2 is extended capacity. Holds 12 rounds, 13 if it's an Atlas, even though it has 8 chambers. Yeah, don't try to figure that out. This frame rate is inhibiting my performance. Shoot at me. I knew my shield could take it, that's why I didn't bother dodging. Jacob's Masher. Oh yes, I am an enthusiast. I'm not going to go to Jacob's Cove on this character just yet, because I'm thinking I might LP it on this character. And I would want to save save it for that occasion, so I would want to do everything from the start. Clean slate style. So that's why I haven't gone to Jacob's Cove to farm or whatnot. Oh man, would this masher be perfect for popping zombie heads? No. Especially combined with this equalizer. I can do this all day. I think that's the tagline for the Defender. Look away if it hurts you to watch me sell this. Three legendaries and one green, and the green is the one that I'm using most often. Well, you understand the reason for that, right? It fits my gameplay style. Because it's a revolver, but it's also a shotgun.
Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds. needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles.
I know I keep saying that I'm going to use the spy. And I will. Not lying. I'll get some use out of it at some point. It's just that with this loadout is just so my style of loadout. Okay. Now, I know I should go to Rust Commons East, because that's the quickest way to get to Treacher's Landing, but I'm not going directly to Treacher's Landing. I still have some more farming to do. But it's farming that involves battle. More bug hunt. And you know how I love a good bug hunt.
Hi, nice scooter. I was named after my sister. Hey, come get you some wheels.
I thought your sister's name was Ellie. Do you have another sister? Maybe Ellie's nickname was Scooter, and Scooter was named after his sister's nickname. Which is, shall we say, uncommon? And by that I mean weird.
If you need healing, step right up.
If I had a Roland player, I'd make sure co-oping with me, I'd make sure they had enough money to buy that, or I would just buy it for them. Because I am kind. In Borderlands 2, I really like the Dahl double tap rifle. It's one of my favorite assault rifles. I don't use it if I'm playing Sal because it's not Zerk worthy. Dahl guns are typically not Zerk worthy. Because they're not optimized for that, which is fine. The pistol equivalent to the double tap rifle is the, what's it called? I think it's called a twin negotiator. And what that is Dahl machine pistol with flat off barrel and a double shot accessory. So it fires 2 double shots, just like the double tap, in quick succession, making it almost like a masher in functional terms. So the double tap would be sort of like a double anarchy. And the twin negotiator would be sort of like a machine pistol version of a masher. And I can totally dig that.
Let's get you rolling.
And if you have one of each and they're the same
Get your mans here.
level and label color,
Hey, let's get you
then
rolling, man.
Let's get our feet out of the
the
dust.
pistol will outmode the rifle in every
For a
way
nice, relaxing
except
drive.
accuracy. Unless the rifle has a wild accessory. But I don't like that accessory. Not my style. I see meat muscles. Slow cyclic rate. 5 points. No, that's 4.9, I'm guessing.
Another trophy for my wall.
Correct. The only thing holding that machine gun back is its fire rate. 80 is an excellent damage for a machine gun that's level 22.
Just take it hand to hand.
Let off with a Type 1 barrel. Notice how I intentionally aimed off to the side. In real life, you could just step over that. But in this game, you have to jump. Another reason why I didn't just go right on over to the east side. I mean, no wait.
Mr. Blake gets right.
What am I
There's
thinking
all
of?
kinds of pretty colors to boot.
The part of Rust Commons west that's closer to Treacher's Landing. That's still Rust Commons west. But it's like the other part of the other, the other side. Like the other side of town, so to speak. Well, Rust Commons is one of my favorite parts of the game. I just like battling my way across it or through it every so often, just because it's fun. And as I said before, this isn't a speed run. Oh, you lucked out. If I hadn't had to have had reloaded at that exact moment.
Feel it!
Oh.
Big. So angry.
Pick up the stuff, think about where I want to allocate that skill point. Did I pick up the cracked sash? I think I did, yeah. Right there. Hacked right through its carapace. Queens and zappers, I think, are the ones that can destroy your shield fastest.
Like that?
I know, I could have gotten back in the orange car and driven it back up over here. The general flee. I watched Dukes of Hazzard a lot as a kid, but not as much as I watched Knight Rider. Hey.
And they're scary needles.
I'm not going to buy it, but it's pretty good. Would have paired well with that corrosive Hyperion shotgun. Level 13. Why am I finding level 13 and level 22? Gear of the same brand.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry and gear sold right here for your convenience.
Back in the S&S mobile. Fuego. What does fuego mean? I'm guessing it's Spanish for fire. Bug crusher. Hard to aim when you're Rear sight has no notch. Thought I remembered a skag pile being right there. Oh, this frame rate is making me miss. That was nifty. Zapper.
Nothing like a challenge.
Not doing a very good job of dodging those. Playthru-2, they're called beetles. Spider ant beetle.
Not bad, not bad.
Instead of gyros. 611, 811.
Another trophy for my wall. Did that hurt? What? You didn't like that?
I'll show you what a badass is.
What? You didn't like that?
King Nothing. Where's your crown, King Nothing?
Feel it.
Metallica reference.
That hurt. Boom!
messed up. Could have gotten 2 in a row. If not for this frame rate. I'm either going to have to uninstall that program that somehow installed itself. Of course, it's level 15. Or figure out how to make it not start up automatically and record automatically. I have other software for that.
Satisfaction abounds. Don't mind if I do.
Good handling characteristics. Oh, look. Another legendary. Well, that's interesting. It's a machine pistol built like a repeater, which means it's kind of like a Pernache or Stechkin. If you've been watching my Oblivion Lost 2010 Stalker Let's Play, then you know I'm a big fan of the Pernache. Especially I like to combine machine pistols with light machine guns. So the RPK 74 combined with the OTS 33 Pernache.
Like that?
The Stechkin and the Pernache appear in other Stalker mods too. Torg makes a machine pistol built like a repeater, and it's a legendary. I think it fires tri-bursts, and I vaguely recall mentioning it in a way previous episode.
So big, so angry, so... That hurt? Don't think he liked me.
Jump. If you can't jump while taking damage, I never understood that.
Big, so angry.
Malfunctory malfeasance. malfeasatory malarkey. Like my frame rate. That's malfeasatory malarkey. And I'm not going back over there, over the mountain to get the thing in the box, because I don't, it's just, more often than not, it ends up being a disappointment anyway. And you have, the only way to get back is to exit out and go back in, or throw yourself off the ledge.
Step right up.
And I don't like to do either of those things. That frame type, I think that's a type 5. Imagine if my masher had a 1.3 fire rate.
I sure got you right now.
Oh, you guys are back already? See, why did I jump out toward the wall instead of away from it, as a person logically would? I just don't understand the logic behind that, because there is none. Why do you not have control over which direction your character jumps out of a vehicle?
You mean like that? Oh, could these things be any more annoying?
Well, yes. In Borderlands 2, they made them more annoying. Because they dive bomb you. And sometimes can deplete your shield and tear down your health with a single dive bomb. But not always. And you can never tell. I mean, what's the determining factor? What is it that causes that to sometimes happen and sometimes not? See, there's a part of me that would prefer that just always happen.
Greetings.
When they make contact with a dive bomb attack, instead of it only sometimes happening.
We'll speak again.
Yes, we will. I'm just still on a farming/hunting quest before I head over to Treacher's Landing. Oh, you know, I was hoping I'd find a Hyperion shotgun, but it's still not one to my liking. Good fire rate. Actually, I was hoping for some kind of Hyperion combat rifle. They'll be back. The rack are back. I had just looked over there and there was nothing there.
Get your meds here.
Hey, an angry death with a Type 1 barrel.
Don't let the lads get the upper hand. Get a better gun today. Don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride.
Oh.
Funny thing about selling. Everyone needs to buy, but no one wants to be sold. Not everyone has the knack for selling, you know. Take you, for instance. You always accept the price as is. You don't even try to negotiate. If you find that vault, you're going to need a partner who knows how to sell. A partner like me.
Sure. That's not my area of expertise. Have at it. Oh, this frame rate. That did barely anything to me. Come on. You got nothing.
Another trophy for my wall. Nothing like a challenging kill.
Oh, should I go check that shop over there? Doing so means I have to kill a bunch of bandits. And I'm about to go do that anyway.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
I might as well drive down there.
Hi, Skirger. My runner may not look like a plush bride or anything, but she'll get you there. Might even alive. Catch a ride! Are you about ready to get rolling?
We're going too slow.
Be on out of here. Be on out of here.
Another walk. Time to play. Time to play. Beat it. Drop it.
Is he saying meat puppets or meat puppies? Had that been a level 28 Torg, he could have given me a run for my money. But I don't think I would be encountering level 28 enemies right here at this point on Playthru-1. People who play Borderlands 2 before playing Borderlands 1, when they play Borderlands 1, they're like, what? Torg makes sniper rifles? Since when does Torg make sniper rifles? They find an SNS gun, they're like, what the, what is this? SNS? Yeah, it's kind of hard to believe that the bandits could have outmoded SNS. Their business on Pandora. Because SNS guns don't just have high capacity, they also tend to have well-rounded stats, with the exception of the handicap on the common types of machine guns. I know I've mentioned that before, but it's worth reiterating.
In a world of no guarantees, you can always count on Marcus guns.
That's right. Time to pound the meat of it.
How did that miss?
Get out of here, asshole!
Remember earlier when I said there was a doggedy dig dog resting his dog face on my foot? Well, I remember years ago, I was doing a co-op video, not a let's play, just a fun co-op video of this game. Around the time it first came out, 2009, maybe 2010. This was back when I had my old channel. And the same dog was resting his same dog face on my same foot. Just some fun trivia there. Also, I remember co-oping with OC'd my toaster, aka Bot Sniper, back in the day. Back in the day. What was that, 7 years ago? Is that long enough ago? Long enough ago to be called back in the day? I don't know, I'm not a sociologist. I study sociology for fun, because I'm just that much of a nerd or geek. I have a friend who's an IT guy. He says he's more of a nerd and I'm more of a geek. Because I know about... He's better with concrete problem-solving stuff, whereas I know more about abstract concepts. Electro head explodey. You're wondering why I'm not getting more use out of that defiler. I bet some of you are. Well, the defiler really becomes more and more useful later on when you're battling Crimson Lance troopers. See, I can hit my mark for some reason better with iron sights than with scopes. I don't know why. I just remembered something. I think earlier when I was at Earl's place and there was that one place I said I vaguely remember I could do thus and so. Well, I think this is actually what I was thinking of. Video game logic. Ugh. Oh, hey. Nice. Alright, anything else? It's hard to tell from this angle. Hey, yeah. Let's see how these compare. I keep finding these really good Hyperion guns that turn out to be elementals when I don't want elementals.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
I'm really going to have to find out what's messing up my frame rate. This is... It's not just messing up my frame rate, it's messing up my ability to play the game. Because I press a key, and it doesn't react fast enough to my commands. Now, if this was Playthru 2 or 2.5, that could be, you know, an issue. I see meat muscles. Trying to think of some witty commentary, but I can't concentrate because of the frame rate. 7 to 12 frame rate. That just doesn't happen in Borderlands 1. I mean, this makes me feel like, this reminds me of what it was like back in 2008 when I first started making videos. Using what I had available back then. And that was Stalker. So at least there was an excuse. Your gun sucks.
Trophy from my wall.
We're gonna use a pounder. It's got to be Doll or Hyperion, in that order. Because if you're going to be using a pounder, you want to go for power. And if it's a Doll, the bare minimum accuracy will be 87, which is acceptable. And that'll be with the Type 1 barrel. Now, I've got all the bottles of booze I need. There's a mission like this that you do for Mordy in Borderlands 2. And isn't that interesting? That I'm doing a similar mission playing as Morty, and I'm doing it for Crazy Earl. I know I don't need to pick these up, I'm just picking them up anyway, even though I have the number I need. Why 24? I guess because it's 2 dozen. Or 4 6-packs. Destroying a Jacob's product with another Jacob's product. I guess that could be considered irony.
What? You like that?
Gone!
Pardon my lack of riveting commentary. I already explained why I'm distracted. Still trying to think of something interesting to talk about. How did I miss that? Why can't I get up here? Ah, screw it. It doesn't matter. That was fun. And amusing.
Did that hurt?
$19, $13. Ugh. The absolute lowest I'm even remotely interested in is 22. Eat your protein. Protein. Wonder what that means. Protein. How they came up with them. Is that an already existing word, or did they make it up? I'll be coming back to Treacherous Landing later on. There's more to do here. More side quests become available. If I recall, there's... It might be if you're on that side, but sometimes you can shoot that skag pile if you're on that side and get the items that can pop out through that hole. Good to be able to do that on the off chance that you find something that's actually good. Since I was able to get that stuff from down here, I'm not going to bother going all the way around just to get up there.
It's time! You like that?
Alright, how you doing? You got to finish your sentence.
Not bad. Not bad.
How did I miss that? Inconceivable.
It's hard to signal.
Some enemies say that in Borderlands 2. Inconceivable! Which is, of course, a reference to the Princess Bride. Oh, I can just press enter. All these years, I only now realize that.
If you need healing, step right up.
I might have sort of lied to you. That alien vault crap a map you looking for? Tom stole it. He stabbed me twice.
Hang on my weapons.
Don't sweat it.
It's here.
I don't take it personally. That noise of dismay that I made was due to having missed a shot that I ought not have missed. It happened again and again and again. Just, I don't know what's... Doesn't usually happen to me. Well, yes, it does, actually. But it shouldn't. There's no excuse for this. Yeah, I know, the frame rate malarkey. Malarchius Maximus. Malfeasatory malarkey. Shenanigans.
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely an AK variant.
What you want?
What's with the Hitler tash?
See you later.
I mean, it's not like I just noticed that. I've always wondered that. Spider ants? Come out to play, yay!
to find in the vault. Make sure you're packing.
I'm just checking the shops.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point?
Spike
Get a
shotgun.
gun that's as good as you are.
Is it a good one? It's a decent one.
Hello! There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
Ketchup and mustard style SNS. But it has a Type 2 barrel.
Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
Yeah, I'll get back there.
You won't regret it. It's hard to see
If it had a Type 3 barrel or better,
upgrade now.
I would buy it.
Let's get you rolling. How you about ready to get rolling?
Get our feet out of the dust.
Ketchup and mustard is another nickname I have for that material type that I also call cicada killer, in reference to the cicada killer wasp, since the standard SNS material type is bumblebee, since it's black and white.
That hurt?
Iron Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands.
You go squish now.
Well, looks like you fit right in.
I was just there, haha.
That's all for the time being.
Hello! There are new missions available at the New Haven Bounty Board.
Ugh, this frame rate. See, it doesn't just screw up the frame rate, it screws up so many other things. Like my ability to judge distance and timing. Timing! Ugh. Another example right there. Huh. Another leg. I'm not going to buy it.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
These look pretty close to evenly matched. I think I would go with the Hyperion. Is it shrooms growing out of there? Always the shrooms. I wonder if they make shroom vodka. Like in the Metro games. Open up! Open up! Ugh. I like wheat vodka better than potato vodka. So tedious. Frame rate dragged down to like 6. If it gets 7 is tedious enough.
Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Maliwan guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
Mr. Johns. The guy who might have been named after Johns from Pitch Black.
Those guns absorb a lot of recoil, allowing you to stay accurate throughout the fight.
Swift Masher. Those are usually the ones I like best. But of course, I'm not swapping out a Jacobs for a Tediore, just because it has an excellent fire rate. Oh, if only this had a Type 2 sight.
If you need healing, step right up. If you want to get to the ball first, you're gonna need to eliminate the competition. Hey, don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride.
Of course, I have to check the other shop. While I'm here,
Get our feet out of the dust.
Guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor.
nothing interesting. A whole lot of yawn.
Hi there.
I'll come back and do that later.
And you too can see what it feels like to hold
Volcano.
the gods in your hands.
Insert reference to that song by the presidents of the United States. I'm not going to buy that one. It's not hearted to my liking. Type 1 scope, Type 2 barrel. Not good enough.
All the latest and greatest in high-powered weaponry and gear sold right here for you. Ah, first aid kit. You won't regret it.
About a third of the way through level 27. Pangolin. I didn't get any use out of the Defiler. I will be getting plenty of use out of it soon enough.